Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news. Now folks, if you're genuinely invested in the Steelers' future, you've probably already heard the buzz circulating around the team's latest move. And let me tell you, it's anything but ordinary. The Steelers have opened their doors to a talented safety named Mark Perry, a player who's been catching the attention of scouts and analysts alike. This isn't just a routine workout or a casual visit. It's a clear statement that the Steelers are serious about evaluating new talent, about finding that next piece that can help them push even further in their quest for NFL supremacy. And let me tell you, this move signals a lot about the team's strategy and their ongoing search for fresh blood, especially in a division as competitive as the AFC North, where every detail counts and every edge can be the difference between a playoff run and an early exit. Opening their practice to Mark Perry, a player who's been making waves in the scouting community, shows that the Steelers are taking a proactive stance. They're not just sitting back and relying on their veteran core. No, they're actively seeking out younger, talented players who can bring a spark to their defense. Perry, whose potential has been recognized by many, had an impressive college career, and now he's getting an opportunity to showcase his skills in front of the Steelers, coaching staff and scouts. This is a crucial moment for Perry, and for the Steelers, it's an opportunity to see whether he can translate his college talent into NFL-level performance. It's a strategic move, one that could pay off big time if Perry impresses during this training session, potentially earning himself a spot on the roster, or at least catching the eyes of the decision-makers for future consideration. The fact that the Steelers are hosting a workout for Perry also highlights their broader approach to roster building. With the NFL getting more competitive every season, teams have to be agile, constantly scouting and testing players who might fit into their system. The Steelers, under the leadership of their coaching staff, have always been known for their disciplined approach and their ability to identify talent early. Bringing Perry into their fold, even temporarily, is part of that ongoing process. It's about assessing whether a player like him can add depth or perhaps even become a starter in the future. And that's crucial because, as we all know, injuries happen, and depth is always tested during the grueling NFL season. Now, talking about Perry himself, he's a player with a lot of upside. Coming out of college, he showed versatility and playmaking ability, traits that NFL teams covet in a safety. His athleticism, combined with his instincts on the field, makes him a promising prospect. The Steelers' coaching staff will be watching closely, analyzing every move he makes during this workout. They'll be looking at his coverage skills, his ability to read plays, his tackling technique, and how well he adapts to the speed of NFL-level competition. It's a comprehensive evaluation, and Perry knows that this could be a pivotal moment in his career. If he impresses, he could be on his way to earning a contract, or at least gaining a foothold in the league. And let's not forget the implications for the Steelers' defense. As we all know, Pittsburgh has built its reputation on a tough, disciplined defense that's capable of shutting down even the most potent offenses. Their secondary, in particular, has been a cornerstone of their success over the years. Adding a player like Perry, with his potential and athletic traits, could be an important piece in that puzzle. The Steelers are always looking to reinforce their secondary, especially with the evolving nature of offenses in today's NFL, which rely heavily on dynamic passing attacks and versatile receivers. Perry's skill set could complement the existing roster, providing depth and competition that keeps everyone sharp. Now, I want to talk a little about the current state of the Steelers. Their season so far has been filled with promise, but also with challenges. The team's quarterback situation has been a hot topic, and while they have solid veterans leading the offense, their defense remains the backbone of their identity. The addition or evaluation of a safety like Perry fits perfectly into their long-term strategy. They're not just looking at the immediate season, but also planning ahead for the future. building a roster that can sustain success over the next few years. They've been smart in their draft picks, often focusing on versatile players who can cover multiple roles, and Perry could be another piece of that puzzle if he impresses. In recent seasons, the Steelers have faced stiff competition within the division, especially from teams like the Ravens and Bengals, who have invested heavily in their rosters. The AFC North isn't just a tough division, it's arguably one of the most competitive in football. Every game is a battle, and having a deep, talented secondary is vital. That's why this move to evaluate Perry is so significant. It's a sign that the Steelers are committed to staying ahead of the curve, to adapting and evolving in a league where the margins of victory are razor-thin. If Perry can develop into a reliable safety, he might become a key piece in their defensive plans, especially in crucial moments late in games. Now, let's shift gears a little and consider what this could mean for the team's upcoming season. Training camps are just around the corner, and every move the Steelers make now sets the tone for their preparations. If Perry impresses during this workout, he could be competing for a roster spot or at least earning a spot on the practice squad, where he can continue to develop. That's important because NFL teams value players who are ready to step in when needed, especially in the secondary where injuries are common. The Steelers have traditionally been a team that values depth and special teams contributions, so Perry's performance during this trial run could be the first step towards earning that role. And speaking of the bigger picture, this move also sends a message to their rivals. The Steelers aren't just resting on their laurels, they're actively looking to upgrade and find hidden gems that can make a difference. It's about creating competition within the team, pushing each other to perform at their best. This is a hallmark of Pittsburgh's success over the decades, always striving, always searching for that next star, and never settling for mediocrity. Perry's appearance at their practice is a reminder that they're still hunting, still building, and still aiming for greatness. Now I want to pause here for a second. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. It's really about community, about us sharing this journey together as Steelers fans. Every move, every workout, every new player evaluation adds a new chapter to this ongoing story of resilience and ambition. And it's exciting to think that Perry, if he plays his cards right, could be part of that story. Looking ahead, there's a lot of anticipation about how this might influence the Steelers' roster. If Perry impresses, he could be one of those under-the-radar players who suddenly finds himself in the spotlight, helping the team in critical moments. The Steelers have a proud history of developing players who come in with limited expectations and leave as integral parts of their success. Whether Perry will follow that path remains to be seen, but what's clear is that his opportunity is now, and the team is giving him a shot to prove himself. And let's not forget, the NFL is a league where opportunities are fleeting. A single workout, a single game, a single play can change everything for a young player. Perry's journey is just beginning, but the fact that the Steelers are giving him this platform means they see something in him, a potential that they're willing to explore. It's a testament to the team's commitment to excellence, their eye for talent, and their relentless pursuit of greatness. Fans should be excited because this kind of move often leads to surprises, and who knows, Perry might just be the next big story coming out of Pittsburgh. As we wrap up, it's important to keep the bigger picture in mind. The Steelers are always about more than just individual players. They're about a culture, a mentality that's been built over generations. The pursuit of excellence, the resilience in the face of adversity, and the relentless drive to improve are what define this team. Moves like hosting a workout for Perry exemplify that mindset. They're always looking for ways to get better, to find that extra edge that can make all the difference in a league as competitive as the NFL. So, Steelers fans, stay tuned because this story is far from over. We'll be watching closely to see how Perry performs in these upcoming days, and if he can impress enough to earn his spot. The journey of a young player trying to make it in the NFL is always exciting, full of hope, determination, and that little bit of luck. And knowing the Steelers' history, they've always been a team that values talent, grit, and perseverance. Perry's opportunity could be the start of something special, maybe even a new chapter in the Steelers' storied history of finding diamonds in the rough. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. Do you think Perry has what it takes to make the roster? Are you excited about the team's approach to scouting and player development this season? Let us know. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more news, and more insights into everything happening in the world of the Steelers, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. Remember, this team is about more than just players. It's about a community, a passion, and a shared goal of greatness. Thanks for being with us, and as always, go Steelers.